Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Talk Life podcast. So today guys, I'm very excited. We're shooting our third episode. And before I introduce the topic for today, we have a very special guest. Please tell the viewers.
Hi guys, my name is Laylah. I'm known by the name Sulaiman. I'm sure a lot of people know me by that name, but I go by the name of Laylah now. So I changed my name.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like I said before you go in, can you tell us how did you find out about the podcast? Like what got your attention?
I came across a video on TikTok, and I was like, I think I can try this one.
Okay.
I don't really do interviews. I don't really do these broadcast things.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm just the type of person that do content on my own, indoor. But when I came across yours, I was like, I think this will do for me. I think I should try it out.
So anyway, let's dive into today's topic. Okay. So guys, today we're going to talk about relationships and why they fail. So the first part that we're going to start with is what makes a healthy relationship?
First, you need to give the definition of relationship as to which kind of relationship are you talking about. Because nowadays we do have different kinds of relationships. We have friendships, we have colleagues, we have relationships such as dating, two partners, And now if you're talking about what makes relationship fails, what are you really asking about? Is a relationship that is regarding men and women, the kind of relationship. So for that, if you're going to talk about that, for a guy, before you just even ask me out, I'm going to definitely ask you what are your intentions to get me, because I want to know what kind of relationship you want me to have with you. So if you give me a reason that I want you to be my girlfriend, and by the long run I want you to be my future wife, you get me? We are going to work on that.
Okay.
But as partners now, that we are now working on that, if we don't stick to the reasons as to why we are dating or why we are in a relationship, by the end of the day, we are not going to succeed. If you get me. Let me say, for example, what are the things that are going to break us? If we don't have the communication bond, if you don't stick to what I like and what you like, if you don't stick to what makes you happy and what makes me happy, what are your purposes as being in a relationship with me? When you're getting distracted, it's all those things can ruin the relationship. So I think the only thing that mostly I've come across that ruins relationships nowadays is the communication part. We don't know how to communicate as partners. And then the other thing is we don't learn to understand what our partners really want from us, and we don't really know how to express our feelings. Sometimes you just want to have a normal kind of a relationship with your partner where you just have to have fun and get to understand each other, But then at the end of the day, your partner just doesn't understand it, and you as another partner, you don't communicate it to him or to her. So miscommunication actually is the reason, mostly I would say. And I think that honestly, because if we are not communicating, we will never understand each other. If I say I'm okay, if you say you did something to me and I'm saying I'm okay, and I'm not okay, you as a man, you don't understand that language. For women, when you say we are okay, we are not okay. So if I'm saying I'm okay and I'm not okay, you will just go with the flow of me being okay. Then I'll start acting up like he knows I'm not okay, but why is he acting like I'm okay? You get it? But I didn't say I'm not okay. But if I tell you straight to your face that I'm not okay, we need to resolve this, you need to listen this, I think that will actually give you, okay, now she's not okay. So what did I do? That is now, my kind of.
That brings me to the part where before I dive into that part, there's just one thing that I forgot to ask you. What does a healthy relationship mean to you?
It's happiness. A woman glows naturally. Even when you have a healthy relationship, you don't even have to do much. Okay, if a woman or any man is in a relationship that is so healthy, trust me, you will literally see it. It means the world is the most happiest thing that anybody could pray for. Who doesn't want a healthy relationship?
So I like the part that you say that the way you mentioned happiness, because to be honest, not a lot of people are happy in relationships. They pretend to be happy. They make it out there make it look like they're really happy, but deep down, see, because happiness starts, it burns from the inside, mostly, especially when it comes to relationship. So moving on, do you think, this is quite interesting. Do you think love is enough in a relationship?
Because you cannot tell me you love me, but you don't make time for me. Love is not something that you can just say it. Act, you know what I mean? Sometimes you say effort is more precious. It's not the question. If you're saying you love me, are you practicing it? Is there any effort in it? Because if you're saying you love me, I need you to throw it to me in a way that I will understand. Physically, emotionally, It might be enough, yes, but if only if there is time, if you have time, if there is action, I would say it's enough. But if there's no action, there's no time, it's not enough.
So in what you're saying, you mean like love the word is not enough.
Yes, at least love me, respect me, give me, have time for me. This put me first. Make sure that I can feel, I can see that, yes, I'm your woman. Yes, love me, but at least have time for me. Because no, you just have to say I love you. Even the way you're saying it, I love you.
Yeah.
It's very dry. Come on, no, do better.
I
It's not enough.
Yeah.
It's lonely. Love itself is the respect. That love itself, it needs brothers and sisters, honesty and respect and time and such things. Love itself,
But
not in this world.
No, I hear you. I get you just made a point that says, love the word is not enough. Love the action is.
Yes.
But now I want to ask you, because nowadays women, what women refer to as love the action is quite different. Because most women, when they talk about love the action, they expect so much. Actually, that's the next part that we're going to talk about, the expectations. Because these expectations have become so much to a point where you don't even understand if it's love. But I get your point. If you guys have a different kind of opinion to what we're talking about, please feel free to actually give your opinions in the comment section. So moving on, between these two things that I'm going to say now.
Okay.
And loyalty. Between those, which one do you think is the most important? Which one comes after? Which one breeds the other one?
Respect.
Okay, why?
I prefer respect, because once I see that you don't really respect me, I know I can trust you.
Yeah.
And by then, I'll connect the other rest. Communication, is going to come. And loyalty.
Yeah.
If you feel respect, it's an attraction that already says so much, Like, if I have to ask you a question, respect them. I feel like it has a very big role, when you just have somebody that respects you. When somebody respects you, they honor you. When I respect you, I communicate with you in a different way. When I respect you, I trust you. When I respect you, there's just something about loyalty itself already. Because if I don't respect you, I will not trust you.
Yeah.
I will not communicate to you in a very appropriate way. There's no way I'll be loyal to you. But if I do respect you, trust me.
Yeah. I totally agree with your point, because I'm pretty sure most gents would agree with me when it comes to most men prefer respect first before any of those. Because if I was to be given a choice, to choose between respect and love, I would choose respect first. Love can come after. Because love without respect is stressful.
Very true.
And men, I'm pretty sure most men would agree with me when it comes to this, because most men would prefer being respected by the women. Because when a woman respects you, you will feel held in that relationship as a man. Because as men, we are built into this kind of, mostly you are the leader in the relationship. So
True.
If you are respected by your woman, you won't even think, we don't really worry about love so much.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So I totally agree with you. And so moving on, we are going to talk about expectations, as you have already spoke about. You already almost touched upon the expectations between the expectation that women expect in relationships and men. From a female perspective, what are the expectations that you feel like are more, which word should I use? You know?
What do I expect from a man?
Mm-hmm.
Back then,
Back then, yeah.
when I used to be in relationships,
Okay.
I was once a girl that I normally had that.
Yeah.
But I'm grown. Me being grown up, it's different. You know? But then, I've never, like, to be honest, I've never had a very complicating kind of relationship journey. It's something that I just love about myself. But every time when I'm in a relationship, I'm always in a relationship with one partner.
Okay.
Because I have high expectations, you know, what I want in a man and what I'm expected to be giving out to my partner. So what do I expect from a man when I'm going into a relationship with this person? First of all, I want him to respect me because I'm that lady. I'm raised up and brought up in a household where I encountered a lot of men.
Yeah.
So I know what a man wants from a woman. And I know what to do to make a man happy. So my expectations are always, I want him to respect me. I want him to love me, you know, because I deserve to be loved. And the loyal part, I know it comes naturally. And there's nothing I can do to stop my man from cheating. That's one thing I'm just not good at. It's not something that I'm going to say it's a weakness, maybe, yes, but I don't fight with that. It's something that I've learned that it's not my job to do. It's natural. Men will just do their thing. So my expectations mostly are just, I want him to respect me. I want him to love me. But the most important thing, I'm a family-oriented person. So what I'm looking for, this man must be a family-oriented person. And if you're not, I'm going to build you. I'm going to turn you into one. So if I ask you how many kids do you want? You tell me 2. I can't because I literally cannot. So what do I expect from a partner? Because I'm the woman that wants to be family. I want you to be family oriented as well. I want you to be a hardworking man because I'm a hardworking woman. I can put I can put bread on the table. Definitely, that's my job. I literally can. I can do house. I'm a handy person. You cannot tell me no, baby, you're a woman. So if I'm to be honest with you, there's only few things that I want from a man. I don't want you to be rich, but I want you to trust me. I want you to respect me. I want you to love me. I want you to be family oriented. I want you to be responsible. I want you to be a hardworking man. You get what I'm saying? I want you, even when you are going out, I want you to look at me and say, this is my woman. That is actually what I normally just expect from a man. Then you just find a man who's just just find a man who is just like that, who just doesn't pay attention to little details. They take you out of your way. A man who is just not observing, a man who just doesn't appreciate your effort. It's just something that you sometimes feel like, what am I doing? You just get exhausted, you know? So most girls definitely will say, I'm expecting this man to marry me. But I cannot just start saying, I'm expecting this man to marry me. What if he doesn't have my values? What if I don't have his values? You get me? So on my side, marriage will come after all this now that I've mentioned. So,
but while we're on that subject, and I listened so much to what you said, your expectations and all the things that you expect from the person that you're with. But how far do you think they get closer or further from reality? Because let's be honest. Not you. It's hard to find a man that promises all this thing, because you might find this character in this person, this character in this person. So how do you
divide?
Like how do you get to that point where you really get the person?
I'll give you 3 months. When we start the relationship, I'll give you 3 months.
3 months.
I'm going to give you 3 months. I'm going to give you 3 months. So in these 3 months, I'm expecting you to at least work on something. 2 things at the same time. In this month, I want you to show me that you do really respect me. And the other one, I want you to show me that you're responsible. That's the first month. And in the second month, because I've seen now in this month that you have disrespect. So in the second month, I'm expecting you to talk about family, you know, then I will see where I stand. And then the other second thing, I want to see if you are hardworking at work. How do you divide your time, work, home? And apart from just being at work, when you're now in the free time, what do you do? So in the long run, in these 3 months, if you didn't if you didn't have this all marked as a tick, then I know where I'm standing. I know where I stand. So I'll start falling out from 3 months. So me falling out, I'll not give you my 100% anymore. I'm starting to drop off from 100 to 80, from 80 to 60, from 60 to 40, until to a point where you will see that. If you say, are you around? I'm like, I'm busy. That is me telling you that, no, there's no connection. So that's me.
Okay. No, I understand your perspective, and I hear what you say. You know, like this is like, you know, something that is very, very much important. Like this, while we're on this subject. Now, where does compromise get in everything that you say? Because sometimes when you meet somebody who doesn't really have the qualities that what you're looking for, to a certain extent, you should be willing to compromise.
Yes, I do. I can. Like I said, if I really see potential in you, and I can see that if I try by all means to adjust, I can teach you and you'll become big. But if I even if I say 3 months, it's too long. In every day, 3 months, it's long really. But I can compromise. I can adjust. If I see that you are lacking on this, but I'll try. But if I see that you are still not just, they are just those stubborn people where you teach them and you just don't want. But yes, if you tell them, like when you're going, please, before you leave the house, if I'm not in the house, at least make the bed. You tell them today and tomorrow and the next day, the same thing. He doesn't do anything. Sometimes he does not even show you that he's interested in doing it. He doesn't even want to try. So I'll stop. What is the point of me trying if you're not also trying? So if I'm to say this, in short, I would say I'll give you time, really. But this time around, if I'm giving you time, it's from a distance. If you're not putting on so much effort, I won't have the energy,
Okay, so
I'm consuming also.
yeah, I know, I understand, and I like the fact that you actually, you are giving us so much, and this is quite interesting. What do you think about the expectations of nowadays? Not from a personal perspective, but from things that are happening.
Women, men. Okay.
What do you think?
So I'm saying, from a distant looking of things, I kind of feel like there are women out there who don't really know what their purposes is in life, and who don't really still understand what they want in their own lives. I mean, you don't just say, oh wow, this guy's my type because he wears this, he drives this car. What are you? Are you his type? So, and then the other thing is like, we women, we forget that being a woman, you just don't need to be a woman because you provide what. So women forget that part, where you also need to be independent. You also need to have something that is so solid, that men will be attracted to you.
Yeah.
They forget that part. So they just nag about, he must have money. He must spoil me. If he's not spoiling me, he doesn't love me. Lady, girl, if he doesn't buy you flowers, he doesn't love you. Girl, if he doesn't take you out, so you as a woman, what do you do? What are you doing? Do you buy him? Do you appreciate him? And it's so sad. Sometimes you find a lady who is in a relationship with a guy and she's expecting so much from the guy financially. But if this girl, let me say for example, she goes to a guy's place, she literally doesn't even want to cook. She literally even doesn't want to wash clothes. She doesn't even want to iron. Apparently, no, that's wife duty. I'm not his wife. I'm his girlfriend. But you're expecting this guy to give you financial, assistance. You expect this guy to buy you roses every. I mean, like, is this business? It's more of like they're selling their self out. Looking from a distance, I mean, lacking of, understanding in what you really want from a man and what you really want for yourself. There's women out there that are very soft. They just don't care. Literally, they just don't care whether you don't have. And I feel sorry for men because men are in a position where you don't have a happy moment for yourself. You are under so much pressure because you are forced to work, not for yourself. You're working for somebody's child. And this person does not even appreciate your effort. Do you get me? You are forced to be in a position where you have sleepless night. You're so tired and exhausted. You come home, there's no food. There's no literally. And then you find you're in a relationship with a lady who will complain about you spending late, but you're at work, you know? So
Yeah.
I think women, we need to do better.
Yeah.
We need to just care, you know, I think men really deserve a moment, a month maybe just for, it's a men's month.
Like gents,
Yeah, because
really appreciate that.
a men's month
going
where
through a
they
lot.
just have a mental breakdown,
Yeah.
where you just switch off your phone for a whole month and then you just have to go for a vacation.
Yeah.
A men's month that they don't have to be at work because guys are going through a lot.
Yeah.
And the poor men, they don't know how to talk. They don't know how to express their feelings.
Going through a lot, man. There's a lot, especially when it comes to relationships, because when you walk around, that's why I asked that question about, you know, like having a yeah, you know, because of all the days compared to nowadays. Nowadays, it's like when you are walking around and you want to approach a woman, in most cases, you need to think about a lot of things.
The first thing I would do is look at your outfit. Oh my God.
Very, very important.
Trust me, the outfit says a lot about who you are.
Just say it, you know, like I said, this is an open space. You know?
I mean, like, you're approaching a lady, for instance, she's having a 17 Pro Max, right? And you can see this lady is glowing from a distance. And you're wearing a shirt that's not even worth any 500 rands. And you're approaching this lady with anniversaries. Bro, like, do you expect this lady to really respond?
Let me ask. Okay, so what you're trying to tell me is that
your appearance,
before you approach a woman,
your appearance means a lot.
Means a lot.
Even if you don't have money, at least just wear something that will really also be like, okay. But if you're wearing something that doesn't color blocking, you're already wearing a red t-shirt and yellow trouser.
So the gents, you can hear, we need to up our game, you know, like it's getting cold out here. Yeah, but you know, if I have to talk about the expectation that men have when it comes to relationships and from women, we're not so complicated. No.
When you are trying to look at a woman.
Yeah, we're not so complicated.
Tell me.
To be honest, when a man wants to take you serious, you know, he meets you, he wants to take you serious. Mostly, your appearance.
Okay.
Yes, because if you are dressed in a respectable manner, my appearance, my approach will be respectable. That's why you find that you find women. I'm not talking about all the women. You will find that a man will come at you and offer you, you know what? Let me give you a 2,000. Because you know, before you judge and insult that man, ask yourself, how am I dressed? I approach a woman according to how she presents herself, you know, and they're respectable. And I would like to get to know this woman because, I mean, the way she's carrying herself, or for example, maybe you have seen her a couple of times, you observe her interactions with other people, the respect that she has with other people. And now when you get to know her, how much does she value loyalty? How much does she value respect? Like I said, men are not so complicated. We don't really expect so much. We just want loyalty, respect. To be honest, a man that is respected, that's a happy man. So, guys, moving on. So now we're going to talk about the main topic, the main subject, the main part of this conversation that we're having. In short, like, why do you think relationships fail?
And like I said in the beginning, if you come to me with your intentions as to why we're in a relationship, there's the first thing that I said, I really want us to, you know, to do this relationship. And then I break it down to you. We need to work as a partner. We need to work as partners, right? And this is only if we're communicating, right?
So communication.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is only if we are respecting each other.
Yeah.
We trust each other. We are there for each other. So if these things, we are not practicing them, we are not communicating. There's no trust. There's no partnership. Literally, there's no bond, energy. You know, it's definitely, it's just not going to. But the main thing that makes relationships not work is the trust. You know, the trust. Once my partner just loses that trust, if you do something and then If I do something, let's say, for example, if I happen to just go out of the relationship unfaithful, my partner will never. And that's something about men. Men value trust. Trust me, to be honest with you. Once a man loses the trust me, there's no coming back. There's no coming back.
Over.
If you cheat on your man, if you cheat on your man and he finds out and he forgives you, you guys will never be like this.
Yeah.
You will never be like this because this man, you know how men hate it. When a man thinks about his own woman being, with another man, and this thing runs in their mind every day looking at you, and you are telling me this person forgives you. I did forgive you. He did forgive you, but he didn't forget.
Yeah.
Every day this man looks at you, it reminds him of what you did.
Yes.
So that is the reason the relationship will never go forward. If a man finds out that you did something that disgusts him in that extent, trust is the main thing. Communication is the second. Respect is nice. Sometimes some men can tolerate for as long as they can, but they can never tolerate trust.
Yeah.
If he says, I don't trust you anymore. If he stops asking you those questions, then just know that there's no relationship.
It's done. It's over again.
Because if a man knows where you are, he trusts you.
Yeah.
But if he doesn't trust you, do you think if a man doesn't trust you, he will marry you? No, what do you mean?
Guys, let us know in the comment section what you think. Like she says that once the trust is broken from the man's side, it can never be rebuilt. Or it can be, but it won't be the same.
It's more of example, if you break a glass, you put it together.
Yeah, for sure. Because some things, there are things that can be broken. There are things that cannot be broken. There are things that have to remain just like that.
Yeah.
The moment you break them, they won't be built the same way.
So we've made the example of trust. It's more of like a bottle, a glass. A glass. Because even if there's some pieces that are still not attached. If you fix this glass with any kind of super glue in the whole world, so the glass is still not complete. So trust, my woman, is the most important thing in a relationship. And that's if once a man loses trust in you, and also to a woman, women are very different perspective when it comes to trust. If you cheat on me, I can still trust you. But there's just one, if you keep doing it, there are women, literally they are just built like that. The man keeps cheating, brings 2, 3, 4 kids in the house. I'm still holding it. But you find just that one little thing that you do that ruins everything. You have a very abusive relationship. I was in one. Well, you look at this person in a different way when you're outside. People look at you, be like, wow. But then there's something that just doesn't, when you have an abusive guy, an abusive guy, you just tell this guy is so abusive. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm just being honest. Yeah. An abusive person, you just tell that this guy is abusive. As I tell you 2 things. First of all, they are antisocial. They cannot interact socially. They literally can. If you find them in real life, they are very weird. Smiling so like it's a fake smile. Yes. Okay. The other thing is they just have this thing of they want to control you in a very inappropriate way. They want to control you in every way it's not supposed to be. I was in a relationship where I was in a relationship with one person, and this person was one of the people that I know you will look at this person and be like, it's not this. Only if you see it on the screen of your phone. But trust me, if you see this and you know what I'm talking about, go and look at this person in real life and see how this person smiles. So, at the woman, trust for us is different. I can still trust you whether you break my heart 10 times. It's just something that we have built. But there's just something that can also just ruin the relationship when it comes to abusive. Someone cannot just tolerate that, it can also ruin a relationship. Or let me say, for example, some women can also just not tolerate a partner that has so many multiple. Or let me say, for example, just not hardworking. Such things can also just ruin a relationship from a woman perspective. So I mean, men don't, like you said, men don't really expect so much from women.
Yeah.
The same way, when it comes to them, trust is all it moves in.
Like women, like also, also trust matters the most also.
Yes, but men only have maybe 2 or 3 things. But as women, we look at so many things before the trust goes. I look at so many things. If he's providing, but if I don't trust him, I can. We are good pretenders, you know. Women are just so good to fake. Trust me, I will not tell you I don't trust you. I'll show you in a way that you will regret it. You know, there are wicked people out there, heartless ones. I'll leave you in your house. I'll come back. The same lady will go cheat on you and come back and still. You still live with that lady who will go cheat on you and come back. So imagine how disgusting that is. And that is something that is very sad. Women out there that do it. And then the man finds out. It turns out it turns out that men, sometimes when you happen to find out that your woman has been doing that for several years, you get so disgusted, and then it turns men's head in a very wrong way. They just react in a very bad way. So I mean, there are so many things that one can say, and if you know of other reasons that can,
feel free. You want to
comment on the section. So this is just something that you talk according to your experience, and we are learning a bit out of that.
No, for sure, because you know, in life you never know too much. But the thing is, my experience differs from most people, and theirs also differs from mine. So, to be honest, as you walk by, as you go into life, indeed, you realize that your experiences vary. The people that you meet.
Cheat or lie?
Which one?
No, easily. Two things are very challenging. It's a very challenging question because also I can handle cheat.
So you choose cheating. Like
I prefer him lying, but I prefer him cheating, but don't lie to me.
Or you can go cheat, but then he should just come tell you.
Yeah, I prefer him. He can cheat, and then he can be honest. I can survive on that.
That's
because I'm stupid. You know, like I said, I'm a woman who does not go in my partner's phone. I can even survive on polygamy.
This is a conversation. I feel like this conversation when you need more.
I'm so strong. I can handle that. So I prefer him to cheat. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. He can cheat, but be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I can go it out.
Okay, so you can only choose one of these things that I'm going to say. So, love or money?
Love alone is not enough. But money, we can work.
For money?
I think I want you to love me. No, I said, come on. We can work that. But I want you to love me. You know, I want someone who loves me. And I want to feel it. Don't just say it. I want you to feel it. So, I would say love. Choose love. And if you love me, if you love me, you are the richest man in this world.
Okay. Nice to hear.
I'm not selling myself out there.
So, looks or personality?
Personality. I'm already having the looks. Men, definitely, you don't have to be so handsome.
Okay, that joins you here. You don't have to be so handsome.
Yes, it just gotta come with
the personality. You understand those things, yeah.
You know, sometimes the men must just be sour.
Yeah.
You know, sour. I mean, like sour, like. Sometimes those sour guys do have baby jeans that are very beautiful. Like men don't really need to be so handsome.
Okay.
A man that does not even have a little pimple, come on now. A man, you just don't need to be so handsome. Have the personality. And the personality automatically changes your appearance.
Yeah. No, I like that one. Because looks can take you just as far. Personality can cover most of the things. You know,
you can also achieve so much in life with your personality than your looks. Yeah. So trust me, you can be beautiful, but if you don't have a brain,
it won't work.
You won't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So
call or text. So call, guys. So, but anyway, let us know also, guys. What do you think? Marriage or living together?
I want marriage because I want to have 6 kids. I want 7 kids. I want to have a big family. I want a big house. with so many kids running around,
Mhm.
and my husband coming from work
Mhm.
with a good food on the table, me waking up in the morning, making breakfast, me having a Sunday session with my kids, me going for meetings, school meetings with my husband and the kids, going for a walk with the kids, having a family time. Every woman's dream is wanting to be married. Anyways, I just want to have a house where we live together and just have one big family together. So I prefer marriage. I do prefer marriage.
This has been quite interesting.
Because once people, and it's very sad nowadays, people judge according to that.
For sure,
How they see you and your partner dress, how you do vacation, thing, they'll be like, oh, they're soulmates.
Okay, soulmate it is. But for me, I'll say compatibility.
Okay.
Yeah. So, like, whereas, values don't have to be the same, but we gotta head in the same direction.
That's nice.
So, something like that.
But sometimes it's just so hard. That's so
Yeah. So,
not something that I'm.
So to finish, to finish our episode, like, and this interesting subject, this conversation that we've had, what is the biggest lesson?
The biggest
Mm-hmm.
lesson I've learned from my past relationships.
That you're willing to share with the viewers.
Just learn that giving so much and not receiving is a waste. Trust me. Having a partner who does not appreciate what you give is one of the heartbreaking part. Because at the end of the day, if you're a woman who gives out so much, who does everything for a partner, I'm literally that person that can literally go beyond. I can do anything for my partner. But if, at the end of the day, if I'm doing all that and there's no effort, trust me, it's more of like a waste. So I've learned that.
Okay.
I've learned to understand that sometimes I need to value myself. I need to love myself more.
Sure.
And
Self-love.
this can only work for myself if I start practicing it. So
Yeah, sure.
I've learned to just appreciate myself more, love myself more, value myself more, respect myself more before going out there. So why did I say this? Because I was in a relationship where I loved somebody so much, then I loved myself. And then at the end of the day, when it didn't work, I ended up losing myself. It ended up turning me into a monster where I didn't even recognize myself. So things that I've learned in my past relationships are that I cannot love more. I cannot love more if I don't love myself. So learn to love yourself more before you love somebody. Learn to appreciate yourself more before you appreciate somebody. I mean, make time for yourself before you make time for somebody else. You cannot tell me you love me if you don't love yourself.
For sure.
Because if you are telling me you love me and you don't love yourself, so you're literally willing to kill yourself for somebody. I mean, why must I kill myself? Just because I loved him so much, and now that he left me, I can't live without him. He's still going to live without you. So, I mean, if there's something that I've learned so much in my past relationships, is that I didn't love myself enough. And I didn't appreciate myself enough. I didn't value myself enough. I didn't see the worth that I'm worth. So now, I'm actually learning to love myself more. That is why I'm not in a relationship today, because I'm still in the process of loving myself, appreciating myself. So when you're in a long run of this, as a woman, you start growing mentally, physically. Your appearance changes. It attracts men.
Sure.
So now when they're attracted, when they are attracted, because now you are grown, right? Your thinking is different. You love yourself more. When a man comes, when you will see, you smell it that this guy is not going to be serious with you. So why am I single today? It's not that there's no men out there that doesn't want me. It's just because there's just no one that spanked me, that just made me like weakened my heart, or moved my heart. So I mean, something that just moves somebody's heart. I mean, like the energy. Someone out there would also say, "Oh, she's so matured now." Yes, because I started loving myself now.
You have spoken about something really that I feel like can really be important to the viewers and to actually learn from, because most of us, you end up loving the next person so much and then you don't love yourself in the process. In the end, when the relationship ends, you don't have an identity, you know. You could only identify with that person.
And
after that,
and the person will move on.
Definitely, and they will get someone else, and you'll have to rebuild.
And can I tell you something very, very, very interesting? Let me say, for example, if it's not just a woman, anybody that goes out of a relationship, and this person that goes out of this relationship, you end up attracting your partner's current.
Okay.
Let me say, for example, my ex, the current girlfriend that is currently. Let me say, for example, this lady will be so interested in wanting to know who I am, or just wanting to know what is happening. This thing is very beautiful, because it means something that this person is doubting themselves being around the person. Let me say, for example, if a lady moves on fast after a relationship, you didn't actually have time to heal. Every person that goes out of a relationship, I feel like you need time to heal.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you don't heal, you will not move. You'll never be happy.
You'll never be happy for sure.
And you will keep hunting. You will keep hunting and keep bleeding. So I feel like if you heal more, you attract to them. Both of them, your ex and your partner. Yes, you will. And this is more of like what we call mature. When you're mature, you feel they say statement that they say sometimes it's good to do mistakes and then you learn from them.
Yeah.
I mean, someone can just learn from a mistake and then you just keep learning and learning and learning to a point where now you have learned so much.
Yeah.
You have so many experience. Now you are just working with that. All the things that you have been learning through. So I mean, come on, give yourself time to heal.
Yeah.
Just give yourself time to heal and just look at yourself in the mirror and be like, sometimes I talk to myself in the mirror. I don't know if I'm the only person. I talk to myself in the mirror and be like, who am I? Who am I? Who are what? I mean, I need to be happy.
Yeah.
Life is too short to just stay at one place. Life is too short to just be hardworking for the rest of your life. Life is too short to not just recognize yourself. Life is too short to not want to live.
Yeah.
I mean, every day somebody has to die. And then you are waking up every day. Why don't you appreciate that moment that you did just wake up? So I mean, have a reason, have a purpose in life. Why are you waking up? Why do you have to sleep? Because that is you appreciating yourself. That is you recognizing yourself. And even after I break up, don't show it to people because it's a weakness. And once you do, it's something that you can never undo. People will know you by you as somebody who's weak. So, I mean, there are so many things that I've learned, and I would want to share them sometimes. Maybe not today, but
sure. But we'll have more episodes.
Yeah.
This,
It's just the beginning.
And to be honest, it has been quite like this was so insightful to me because I also started to discover a lot of things that I did not know about women and the things that you've spoken about. And I really hope these things empower most of us out there and they give you a sense of, like what she just spoke about now. When you heal, you tend to glow. And what I said, it glows and then it attracts the partner, the ex-partner, and the person that they are with. Yeah, it's a very interesting thing to say, but in the end, the focus is about healing. You need to heal before you actually move up. So, I really appreciate that you decided to come share, like on this podcast since we just started. But this was very, very interesting.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and we would really appreciate it if we were to have another episode.
Surely we will. And I just want to give something out there. It's an advice to men and women. Okay, people are still doing dating, right? Yeah. So it's more of like, I feel like I don't want to say you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
But I mean like you as a man, if you feel like you really want to have a relationship with somebody, or if you're a woman and you feel like you really want to have a relationship with somebody, have your intentions. What is intentions? Intentions is something that you look at. What are your reasons as to why you want to? So if I have intentions of wanting to drink this bottle of water, I'll buy it and I will drink it and not throw it away. So if you're having any intentions of being in a relationship with somebody because you want to be happy, make that statement that I want to be in a relationship with you because I want to make you happy. If you are going to be in a relationship with somebody just because you want to have intimacy with this person, make a statement that I'm going to be in a relationship with you because I want to have intimacy with you. If you are being in a relationship with this person because of their looks or their standards or their profile as a human being, make a statement. Because at the end of the day, people have expectations. Mostly not only women, but men also. If you are in a relationship as a lady, you are in this guy's life, in a relationship with this guy because he has money. At least by all means, don't act like someone who's there for a long run. Because expectations are something, expectation is something that is very, very big. Because if I'm having high expectations as to be your wife, and you are making, and your intentions are just to make me your girlfriend because you want fun. And at the end of the day, I find out that it was just fun. This is not just going to break me, but it's killing me. That's why you find so many people being victims of suicidal because they are left behind by their partners because of their expectations. So what advice do I have to people out? Do I have to people out there? Especially if you don't have a life. It's not an achievement. And you being in a relationship does not guarantees you that you are happy. Being in a relationship does not guarantee you that you are the girl or you are the guy. You having too many partners does not guarantee you. Look, this is your life. And whatever you do does not affect me. It affects you. And you having multiple partners, even me as a woman, your woman, I will not tell you, leave them, be with me. It's your own life. But one thing I can tell you, one thing that I can tell you that is very truthful, you can tell your mom, you can ask your dad, you can ask your grandmother, is bad luck. It's very, not only having multiple, but hurting people, making people cry, making people question, why did Laylah do this to me? Is bad luck. Why are things not working out for you? It's because last month you just slept with somebody's husband. Last month you just asked this guy to send you money just because he thinks that you're coming to his place, but you end up not coming. Last month you made somebody's child cry. These are all things that you need to look at because at the end of the day, karma is the bill, right? So there's no such things as things don't turn. Table will turn. You are turning with your table. Don't say table don't turn. Table will turn. If they don't turn immediately, they will turn unexpectedly when you are not ready to turn with them. So whatever you do out there, have intentions. Have plans. Have plans, you know. And just have, as a person, just have a purpose. Like, why do you want to live?
Why do you want to, establish what you
Yes, exactly. Because if you don't have a purpose, there's no way you will have a good life.
Because purpose
it's more of like you are in school, and if you are not studying, you will not pass.
For sure.
Life is more of like a book. That you just need to, So life is like a book. Whatever you go through is a chapter that is written already. So you need to learn from that chapter. The next day is a new chapter.
And like I always say, let us know in the comment section what you guys think. The parts that we did not touch, your opinions, they really matter because we need to learn from each other. As we always say, this is a safe space, We're not here to pretend that we know everything, but we just share things that we have also experienced and things that we think they can help another person out there grow. So guys, let's grow together. And until then, next, see you guys in the 4th episode from me and my special guest here,
Laylah.
Let's Talk Life podcast.